Hey, here are 6 ways to buy real estate without crying. Number 1, get yourself an LLC, a limited liability corporation. You say, why do I need that? Because once you buy that property, if anything happens at that property while you own it, whether you're rehabbing it or renting it out, and someone sues you, all they can get is that property. They cannot get anything in your personal life, like your savings, your house, your cars, or your retirement. If you don't do that, I'm not saying anything will happen, but it can happen, and you want to be very careful. So that's number 1. Number 2, you need to develop a strategy. What is your strategy? Are you trying to cash flow? Are you trying to flip? Are you trying to buy for appreciation, tax benefits? And the reason you need to do this, because there's a strategy for each one of those. And if you pair the wrong strategy with whatever your goals are, you will be crying in the end. Either you'll run out of money, or at some point you'll say, hey, this has been a disaster, and you'll walk away. And you don't want to do that. So you have to get a strategy, stick to the strategy, and make sure you have the right plan when you're getting ready to do what it is you want to do. The third thing is you need some money. You may have cash, I'm not sure, but there's several ways to get the money. You can buy property with no money. That's called seller financing. That's just a pretty word for land contract, where you find somebody who's selling their property by the owner, and they'll finance you. In other words, you come up with an agreement and negotiate the price, and then you're in the game with little to no money. Then you can also find hard money lenders if that's what you're looking for. You can also get a line of credit on the mortgage in your house. And when you're doing that, I have a rule. Buy the house, rehab the house, sell the house, and you put the money back into your house. There's so many ways that you can get the money, but you also have to have a strategy. Once your strategy is together, then you can decide how you want to go about getting the money. The fourth thing is location. Location is the most important thing in real estate. Wherever you buy is going to determine how that property is going to work out for you. If you're trying to cash flow, is it in a location where you can get good tenants that will pay the rent on a consistent basis? If you're trying to flip after rehab, are you going to be in an area where people are going to want to buy and live? If you're trying to get appreciation, is that in an area where after several years, the property value has gone up? So all of these things mean everything. And number 5, this is one I've learned from experience. I don't hear a lot of people talking about it, but how and who you buy the property with. If you're buying a single family home, you buy that by yourself, with your husband, or with your wife. And the reason being is there's only so much cash flow if that is your strategy in a single family home. Say that single family home is cash flowing you $600 a month, right? That's $600 a month coming into one house. Now, say that same house is cash flowing $600 a month, and you got 3 people that has to put their hand in that pot. That's only $200 a month, and over time, things begin to go south in the partnership, or one guy wants to get out because he's saying $200 a month is just not enough. Now you got a problem. You lose the house. Friendships are broken up. So always remember that. I don't hear a lot of conversation about that, but that is just life's experience I've learned over the years. I've never done that. I was advised early on to never do that, and I've learned over the years why you don't do that. Number 6, doing nothing. What does that mean? Say you set a goal in January. You've done some research, and you know that real estate can change your whole life and your family's life, but you don't do anything. The following year, it's January 1st again. You're feeling bad, you're crying because you say, hey, I've wasted a whole year and didn't do anything. This is very important. You have to change the mindset. You already have a mindset to survive. That's why you get up and go to work every day. You've trained your mind that I have to go to work so I can feed my family and keep a roof over our heads. Now it's time to change your mindset to benefit you, to build wealth in your family. Your mindset is already in survival mode. That's why you get up and go to work. You've already trained it for that. Now it's time to train your mind to benefit you. To say, listen, I want to build generational wealth for my family and their families. It can be done. You just have to think a different way. I'm going to put the blinders on. I'm going to seek counsel. and I'm going to make this happen. So there are my 6 ways. Okay, we'll say 5 ways and some life experience. So go over to timbowman.com. I have a free ebook I'm going to give you. It talks about the 3 essential things you need to know to be successful in real estate. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow me. Stay tuned.